In the heart of Kansas, there lived a young girl named Dorothy. She was kind, brave, and always full of hope. But one fateful day, a mighty tornado lifted her small house into the sky, carrying her far away to a magical land known as Oz. When she landed, the house settled gently onto a road of yellow bricks, and when she opened the door, she was stunned. The world outside was full of vibrant colors, blue skies, green fields, and flowers blooming everywhere. "Where am I?" Dorothy asked herself. "Welcome to the land of Oz," a voice called from above. She looked up to see a pair of little feet sticking out from underneath the house. With a gasp, she stepped forward, and there, under the house, lay the feet of a witch, bright shoes sparkling in the sunlight. The good witch of the north appeared, her smile as warm as sunshine. "You've landed in the land of Oz, dear child," the witch explained. "You have crushed the wicked witch of the east, and the land is free of her evil spell." Dorothy stared at the sparkling shoes on the witch's feet. "These are magical shoes?" "They are," the witch nodded, handing them to Dorothy. "Now, to return home, you must follow the yellow brick road. It will lead you to the Wizard of Oz, who can grant your wish." Grateful but uncertain, Dorothy set off down the road, her new shoes shining with every step. Soon, she met a scarecrow standing in a field, stuck on a pole. "Hello," she called. "Are you all right?" The scarecrow blinked. "Oh, I'm fine, except for one thing. I don't have a brain. I wish I could think and make wise decisions." "Well," Dorothy said, "you should come with me to see the Wizard of Oz. Maybe he can help you." And so, the two of them walked together down the yellow brick road, Dorothy's shoes clicking and the scarecrow's straw-stuffed body swaying. Next, they met a tin man, rusted and stiff, standing beside a tree. "Can you help me?" the tin man asked. "I wish for a heart. I want to feel love, but I am made of metal." "Of course. You can come with us too," Dorothy said, and with a little oil, the tin man could move again. Together, they continued toward the Emerald City, where the Wizard of Oz was said to live. On the road, they were joined by a lion, hiding in the bushes, looking fierce and scared. "Why are you hiding?" asked Dorothy. "I'm a coward," the lion said, his voice trembling. "I want courage, but I'm too afraid of everything." "Come with us to see the wizard," Dorothy said warmly. "Maybe he can help you." So, the four companions, Dorothy, the Scarecrow, the Tin Man, and the Lion, walked together toward the Emerald City, each of them hoping the wizard could grant their deepest wish. Along the way, they faced many challenges, including wolves, trees that threw apples, and a wicked witch's flying monkeys. But they stayed strong and together. When they finally reached the Emerald City, they were greeted by the doorman, who ushered them in to meet the great and powerful Wizard of Oz. The wizard appeared as a giant head, floating in the air, with a deep voice that made the walls shake. "I am the great and powerful Oz," he boomed. "What do you seek?" Dorothy stepped forward. "I want to go home to Kansas." The Scarecrow spoke next. "I want a brain so I can think properly." "I want a heart," said the Tin Man. The Lion added, "I need courage." The wizard pondered for a moment, then said, "To earn your wishes, you must first defeat the Wicked Witch of the West." "Defeat her?" Dorothy asked. "But she's so powerful." "You must," the wizard said. "Only then will you receive what you seek." With no choice, Dorothy and her friends set off to face the Wicked Witch of the West. The road was long and fraught with danger, but their friendship kept them strong. When they reached the witch's castle, the wicked woman greeted them with a terrible laugh. "You can never defeat me," she sneered. The witch summoned her monkeys and sent them to attack. But the Tin Man, with his shiny metal body, struck back. The Scarecrow used his clever thinking to outsmart the witch's traps, and the Lion fought bravely, chasing off the monkeys with his roars. At last, Dorothy stood face to face with the witch, who was holding a burning broomstick. "Give up!" the witch hissed. "You will never win!" But Dorothy's heart was strong. "I won't give up," she said, and with one swift throw, she splashed water on the Wicked Witch. The witch screamed as the water burned her, and she melted away into nothing. With the witch gone, the land was free. The people of Oz cheered. Dorothy, now a hero, returned to the wizard, but he was not the mighty figure he had appeared to be. He was just an ordinary man behind a curtain. "I can't send you home with magic," the wizard said sadly, "but you have always had the power." Dorothy looked confused. "What do you mean?" "The shoes," the wizard said. "Click your heels together 3 times and you'll be home." Dorothy did as he said, and before she knew it, she was back in Kansas, standing in front of her house. "Goodbye, everyone," she whispered, looking at her friends, who had all returned to their homes as well. "I'll miss you," said the Scarecrow, "but I know I am smart now." "And I have a heart," said the Tin Man, smiling. The lion gave a mighty roar. "I'm no coward." And with that, they all went their separate ways, knowing they had found what they were searching for, and that they would always remember the magical land of Oz. Dorothy smiled as she stepped into her house. She knew now that no matter where she went, home would always be in her heart.